He's alive! He's alive! Welcome! It's your friendly neighbourhood Badger here, and I am back with a little bit of an update to a build that some of you have been following for a little bit. It's a build I haven't really played on for quite a few days because we've been testing out a few other interesting mechanics in Path of Exile, but if you did see my previous video on the Eye of Malice helmet, you would have known about a mechanic that I was trying to exploit a little bit. So you can go take a look at that video down below if you would like to. There is a link down there. But we're here with my occultist and also my animate guardian. Where is he? Here he is. So we're just going to summon him up here. My animate guardian is wearing the Eye of Malice helmet. So again, if you don't know too much about the Eye of Malice, pause this video, go watch that video down below, then come back here. It'll make a lot more sense as to what we're attempting to do. This occultist is all about getting like lots and lots of curse effect. We're in there trying to, get heaps of cluster jewels, using forbidden words and master of fear. We have 6 of those, also using some pretty expensive voices here. We're pouring a lot into this build, and we'll get to the conclusions in a moment. And we still haven't fully finished putting in everything here, so the build is still very much in progress. I'm doing an update now, mainly because I don't have too much more time to work on this build right now. I'll be playing in Brittle Knees Bingo League in the next couple of days, and we'll be going into that because Badgercraft has also been winding down. But this build is based around, as I said, lots of curse effect, trying to lower the enemy's resistance as much as you possibly can, also with things like Frost Bomb, things like Elemental Equilibrium on our Lightning Golem, and then buffing that all with the Eye of Malice on the Animate Guardian. Look how stupid he looks, look at him. What a doofus. Anyway, yeah, so we're just going to jump into a map. We're scaling our generic damage with Void Batteries and also a Badge of the Brotherhood, getting 9 Power Charges and 9 Frenzy Charges. We're going to jump into this T11 and you'll be able to see what I mean. There is still quite a way to go on this character. We're only level 79 now, but it's not as powerful as I thought. That's all I'm really going to say. See for yourself, even with investing this amount of currency into this build, it can definitely be pushed a lot further, but it's not something that that I took the right direction. Mainly, I tried to scale too much into the curse effectiveness, and I ended up with not enough generic flat damage everywhere. I would actually suggest doing, definitely still an occultist with this, but you don't need to go as crazy into all of the cluster jewels that I've gone for. It's good to, maybe use 3 curses. I went for 4 different curses, 5 in some points of the playtesting. As you can see here, we're also trying out Winterhold, which is not an amazingly good spell, but it kind of works for how Occultist just likes to run through maps and pop the mobs with the Occultist Profane Bloom mod. So yeah, we're just going to jump around. Let's try and move our way to the boss here. We can see some boss damage. We're just going to get our Golem up there, so he applies the Elemental Equilibrium once we get to the bosses. I'm going to jump into the middle here, apply our Frost Bomb, and just see the kind of damage that we're doing in this T11 map. We do freeze them quite a bit, which is quite nice. Our defenses are not amazing. And we got stun locked there. That's another big thing, getting stun locked because we are using a Badge of the Brotherhood. We're not using an Eye of Cheula or anything like that to be able to keep ourselves alive. So, that's pretty much it with the small little showcase of this build. There's still heaps more that can be done with this build. I will put a PASTEBIN down below as to exactly where this character is right now. There's lots of flaws with it, but I really thought that I should update you guys because I've been leaving you a little bit hanging with how exactly this build turned out. TLDR, not as good as I thought it would, but it definitely can be improved. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, Badger, out.